be with us as everything that we plan to do for this upcoming year. Lord, help us.
We're having a special, I don't think anyone, but it was interesting to see that video and to see some of the things that were going on there. But I did find it ironic. Been at for a while on Sunday nights about love, and we talked about the greatest commands, and we talked about loving God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength. And then we spent some time in the lost. What it seems, and he says, the command I give you that you love one another. And then Paul uses this phrase often in his letters. In Romans 12, he tells the Romans to love one another. Oh, no one has fulfilled the law. He says, you were called flesh to love, serve one another. Patience, bearing with her in love. 1 Thessalonians 3:2, and abound in love for one another. 1 Thessalonians 4:9, now consider you for yourselves have your heart. 1 Peter 4:8, since love in chapter 4, also 1. The idea of taking care of one another. The idea of having others before to look and see people as people. What Simon saw in this woman was just someone to be cast off, someone to be cast away, just a sinner. Someone that we're told beginning in verse represents our Father. And we find that when the Father saw him, he was ready. He was waiting. He went out to meet him when he was a long way off. The Son begins to tell his spiel about, I just want to be your servant. Told, by this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives. Closes his heart against him. How does God's love abide in him? Children, let us not love all, but indeed in truth. That's in 1 John 3:16 through 18. It means giving people the benefit of the doubt, still hide it in the same place. Sacrifice. Being willing to do for others. Being willing to sacrifice for others. Being willing to give up for others. Next, it's about what we can give. Everyone wants to know what I get out of it. In this way, will you love me in that? Children, the joy of Christmas, is it not about getting all those presents? Seeing, but as we get older, much rather give than get, wouldn't we? Think about that in relationships. If we could give to you, I can provide for you rather than what their other interests ahead of their own. And that we fulfill this commandment that was given. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, as yourself. Tonight as we sing this song of encouragement, think about I've wandered far a path of sin.
Jordan, some of us are not fast enough to keep up with some of that technology you were spewing out there, so you may have to do a technology for dummies course after service for some of us older folks. Good evening. Welcome again to our service next year. But I can't Savior Jesus Christ. And I think we've had opportunity to Joyce Morgan for all the support in the singing service, the funeral service of Sister Eloise Beard. They're doing something with Christian friends and a Christian family rather than some of the other things that